podcast. And first of all, my brother, how are you? It's good to hear your voice.
I'm really blessed. I'm riding in the car right now, pulling up to the studio, and I think...
Oh, man. We're less than a week out from the fall dropping. But y'all know J. Cole already gave us Birthday Blizzard as a little appetizer. And people are still buzzing over it. In this clip, we're going to check in with Symba when he chopped it up with Rory and Mal about the lines that sounded like shots fired at him. But before we dive into that, we're going to link up with Rory Mal's longtime friend Joe Budden and his crew, breaking down the project.
A cool tape. I wasn't really on this one.
What do you mean?
This freestyle, you said?
Yeah, this freestyle.
Oh, yeah, this is probably my least favorite. I like the Lucian bars.
Just
Yeah,
the
like-
freestyle or the overall project?
I don't love the overall project like everyone else does.
Really?
I love Victory. That was fire. I don't love the overall project the way everyone else does. Again, but part of it is because I know what happened on them beats. It's not. It may.
Ice is such an elitist.
No. Listen, you chose these beats for a reason. You know what happened to these beats. You know, like same thing I said about Victory. You're setting a very hard bar, a very high bar that you might not even be able to reach.
See, I love it because it just brings me back to a time. And I think he showed up embodied.
The nostalgia point was
And it's him appreciating the time.
That part too.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's a really
I can appreciate that.
a really
but still,
respectful thing. To go find Clue,
like that's
to try
the thing.
And mimic that is an ode to hip hop, and that's fire.
J. Cole is bigger than anybody that was on a Clue tape, with the exception of 3 people. He's bigger than. All he need to do is be himself to his audience and rap to the best of his ability, and for his people, it's gonna hit like. Hey,
I don't even think his people are going to appreciate this properly.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I don't know how old they are. Yeah. So the younger fans may not.
Yeah, I don't think this gets appreciated. They're not going to appreciate this
I
properly.
get what Ice is saying. When you choose certain beats, you saying I'm here to compete at that level. It's like when you choose a blues song or whatever song to sing over. Like so you do a standard.
A standard.
You got to get busy with the standard, right?
I think he did though.
I do too. That's why he and I disagree. I don't know if you have to. I don't know if you have to.
You playing at the Garden. Like, you need to have a good game at the Garden. You don't need to do what Willis Reed did or what Walt Frazier did or what Kobe did, but you go into the Garden. You need to do you at the Garden. I think he did a great job of that. I'm with you. The second freestyle is not my favorite out the pack.
Well, it's first and the fourth. I don't remember all the names.
But
is that Bronx Zoo? Which one is
Bronx Zoo? Was the first one.
The first one. I have way too much fun just playing music that I love. I know that this is a podcast and we do have to talk at some point, but boy, am I having a blast.
I've been doing this since a quarter water slaughter my thirst.
I like the little change up they made in the beat. I like this.
If life is truly a movie, God is the art department.
What'd you say, Mark?
You said the wrong thing. I thought you was gonna say when you hear this, it made you want to start rapping again.
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
How the fuck do you hear this and not want to rap again? It made me want to rap.
Yo, you know the era I come from?
Because he rapped. Do you know what he did to this beat?
Yeah, J. Cole don't get me out of bed.
Do you know what Joe Budden did to this beat?
Yeah.
Why would he need to rap? That's my point, though. This is a
Talk of New York's about it. Oh my God, good time.
So my problem. Cole did Cole on these beats. And he rapped well. He rapped fuck well. He rapped exceptionally well.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm not dissing him for the rapping. These beats caught for something else though, because I know what happened to these beats. You pick these beats.
So you don't want to just score in the Garden. You want MJ 55 in the Garden.
You have to.
If you take Whitney Houston, if you take Dolly Parton's song and then you see what Whitney Houston did to it.
We're not doing this.
No, I'm just giving you an example. And now you go sing over it and you cover it again.
Yeah.
You got to bring your... niggas going to remember that.
You know I hate that example, nigga. Dolly Parton, give me that slap, nigga. You wasn't doing nothing.
I know, but...
We're giving it to the greatest singer of all time, arguably.
And I said now, if you go cover
Ice
Whitney...
is asking one of the current greats to take from niggas that went...
I didn't ask him to take nothing from these niggas.
Ice is saying you went behind Whitney, not you went behind Dolly. Yeah. You went behind Whitney. So when you go behind Whitney, you got to go crazy.
For sure.
All right, no Dreamville tickets for you. No tickets to Dreamville Fest. You're done. You're done, buddy. You thought you were gonna sit on the grass and hear fucking J. Cole with your shoes off, live streaming, nigga. Yeah, it's over for you, man. J. Cole, great job.
Do y'all want to talk about the business of this? Because I love the business of this as much.
Y'all, let's check out some reactions. People out here saying, like, at some point, you got to ask, what the hell do these fans really want from songs? Like, you already said it's fire, but who out here is actually rapping this hard-ass track? What more bars, wordplay, or clever lines do you need? This is why some folks just don't respect certain opinions and go straight to saying it's hate because duh. Honestly, a lot of it is just nostalgia and that classic New York bias talking. Cole is absolutely killing what Fab did on that beat. 99 Build is easily some of the best rapping I've heard in a long minute. At first, it kind of felt like it killed the vibe and Joe just pivoted to another topic, but more people kept saying 99 Build is straight fire. Nah, Joe shows love. Big shout out to Caitlin from X-Man holding it down. Peep this soundbite right here. It's not everything around that's D the hardest for me. Stop bothering me.
And stop bothering me.
And you're annoyed. You're being a nuisance. Whoever he's talking to, you're being a jerk. You are disrupting his study time.
A lot of this shit is shoe fits to me, but maybe
nah.
I got you.
Wait. I agree with you. I think a lot of shit on here is shoe fits.
Yeah.
I think some of it ain't.
Okay.
I got you. Don't worry.
Thoughts?
Let's
stop it for a second and talk. I'm in such a great mood. Mona, the origin of this show is this.
Yeah.
I know you think like we off script, we bugging, we ain't talking, and we ain't joking. Listen, the start of this, I missed the start.
Yeah.
Let's get back to the essence.
We're here.
Not doing it for free though. Now let's take it back.
No Casper ads.
Let's take it back to the roots, but like let's slow down.
No self-help ads.
Let's not get crazy. Oh my Lord. Thoughts?
Nah, he snapped.
First, when I hear it, I just be like, yo, he just raps better than everybody else. Like that's the first thing I thought when I was listening to this. He just rapping his fucking ass off. But also you could tell he been holding some shit in that he been waiting to get off. And I just love hearing him go at it.
I don't even think he's been holding shit in. I think this is fairly new. It sounds like he's even talking about, yo, it's cold as fucking New York and snow. It sounds like he was just like, you know what?
I got time.
Cue up these beats, man.
Again, yeah, but I'm also had shit. I'm going to play.
No, you are not. Right. We are not saying Dennis Rodman during the Derrick Rose
because we're sitting here being like, we don't know who he's talking about. Oh, is he not?
Me and you are telling parts.
Okay, all right. Well, what I'm saying is, like, my initial thoughts. I hear Clue. I see the cover.
Love the cover.
I'm like, oh shit! I know what you. I have Blizzard 96 in my phone, so I'm like, oh shit!
Ain't got Blizzard 96.
All right, so peep the caption. Joe Budden straight up says he doesn't care to hear raps from Symba while talking about one of the God-level MCs. Now, speaking of that, some folks think these lines over here were aimed at Symba in the Bronx freestyle. Cole goes like this: I hate these rappers like I'm Charleston White. Give authors to writers. It's hard to write as hard as the God does. Y'all tired of me. Stop bothering me, young Symba. Some even threw a little hate his way, but the only thing they should say is, Cole, you're like a father to me. People are reading that as a shot at Symba, because back when Cole backed out of that beef, Symba said the big three, but now Cole gave him a spot. Can't be top 5 if you're scared to be hostile, he says. I remember feeling your pain when you let Nas down, but you don't let bars down or let cars down. You don't let the squad down. Can't say you the GOAT if you ain't popping them. But like I said, you talk too much, worry about all that. Now this is a clip from Netflix, so you might just see a still image on screen and only hear the audio. We'll see what they do in the final edit.
Podcast and first of all, my brother, how are you? It's good to hear your voice.
I'm really blessed. I'm riding in the car right now, pulling up to the studio, and I think
I bet you are.
Go do it.
So, if we can give a bit of a backstory, I'm going to take some credit for this because after J. Cole apologized, you were watching our podcast in the studio, and then you said, you know what? I think I'm gonna go diss J. Cole.
I did not diss J. Cole. Okay, first off, let me.
You said you were just explaining what happened, right? You don't think you didn't let Nas down, you let Boss down was not a diss, right?
See, I'm from the Bay Area, man. You know, in California, we joke a little aggressive.
Okay.
So we were having a conversation in the studio when it happened, and I think we all were a bit upset because at the end of the day, we all look at Cole like one of the God MCs, and we wanted to see him engage in that battle. And being of the culture, someone who grew up on Smack DVDs, someone who grew up on battle rap, someone who grew up on watching Backstage, you know, I was always taught as a rapper you were supposed to be prepared for war.
Yeah.
So when he backed out, it wasn't something that I was used to seeing. And as a rapper who loves to rap, I went in this booth and rapped about it. And I think it came off in a way to where I was dissing him, but it was really just reporting what was going on.
Yeah, you're just a journalist reporting news. I did love the freestyle. I think he went crazy, but that goes without saying. Now, I know you just said he's a God MC, and I think we can all agree in that. But he said he said specifically, Symba, don't call me a God MC, call me your father.
Yeah, he called me. I think he's more like a cousin than a father, but we'll get to that pretty soon. But I will say this. I took that as a sign of respect.
Yeah.
For him to mention me, for him to take the time to address that is all we kind of ask for in hip hop.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? That's what the sport is about. It's about addressing things that we say. So I appreciate the respect of that. But you're not my father. My father shot at police. He don't duck smoke.
Okay.
We'll talk about that.
I hear you. I just want to paint the picture in here. Maul has moved the microphone. We're podcasting and Maul doesn't have a mic.
Maul, you running?
No. That's why he got dissed too.
You not running?
No.
All the shit you didn't talk, Maul.
No.
Wait,
I'm never.
If anybody did J. Cole, it was Maul.
I'm letting you speak for me right now.
Okay. Yo, Symba, you know how, I mean, I know Puff is taboo now, but you know how Puff started Victory for Big before he started rapping? Maybe Maul could do, you know, The Sun Don't Shine Forever. Like maybe he could do that part for your diss back to Cole.
Should we wear shiny suits in the video too?
We should. Yes. Symba, we definitely should.
Bring back.
Well, no. That was the video when Puff was standing like a gargoyle at the top of the. They was past the shiny suits then.
No, man.
Nah, Maul has to pop the diss off. Yeah,
I gotta come see y'all. Maul, we gotta have a serious talk about this, but I'm gonna wait till I finish doing what I'm doing so we could talk about it in person. You're going to be very proud of this, brother Maul. You're going to be very proud of it.
Listen, I'm looking forward to you coming to New York so we can sit down on Netflix and shake shit up over here, man.
Well, before we go to Netflix, can we go to Starlets?
Yeah, we can definitely do that.
Yes, we can go to Starlets.
We can do that.
Okay.
We got to do that. It's only right we do that.
Yeah, let's do that first, and then we get on Netflix and talk about it all. But nah, shout out to J. Cole, bro. Shout out to the project. I'm excited to hear what he got cooking up on the 6th of February. We all been waiting for the fall off, but we're not going to let that slide, Cole. I will see everybody.
All right. Now, some folks might argue that Cole wasn't even dissing Symba at all. You know how it is. Back in the day, Cole had that Symba track, Return to December. Straight fire. Amazing freestyles. So some people might look at that and be like, of course he ain't throwing shots, man. But honestly, it is what it is. I think he might have given a little subtle power there. Call it what you will. That's just how I see it. But now it's y'all's turn. Drop your thoughts in the comments section below.